Why, hello! Welcome to my channel. It has been a really long time since I've posted on here. Usually I post YouTube tutorials for pole dancing. I break down combos for you guys, put choreography on here, or post my own like competition pieces and whatnot. So we're doing something different today. Okay? So I have people ask me all the time what kind of boots they should be buying. And sometimes it's a hard question to answer because it depends on who you are. It really does. I would say my recommendation for heels would be entirely different from people that don't wear them every day. I wear my heels every day, every night for about 5 to 6 hours a night. I work in them. They're my work heels, right? They're not just heels to me. This is part of my work uniform. So I really beat them up and I go through a lot of heels. Like, I don't even think I can count how many different heels I have been through in the last 7 years. But I think I've narrowed down what my favorite brand is so far and what I would recommend for work. Okay, so if you're not a full-time dancer, if you don't wear these every night at work, and you're not worried about longevity or like how much it's going to cost you or anything like that, this might not be something for you. But if you're still interested on hearing my opinion on different brands, then go ahead and keep watching. But yeah, this is definitely going to be more directed to the working girls that are looking for a boot that is going to last them a little bit longer and be worth the money at the end of the day. Okay, because dancing is an investment. You're going to be spending a lot of money in this industry to even be in the industry. So you don't want to be paying thousands of dollars a year on just your heels because everything else we do is expensive. So let's get to it. Here is my 100% honest reviews of 4 different brands that I have owned and I have worked in. Actually, minus one. I haven't worked in my most recent pair, but I will still give you a review on them because I have danced in them. So here we go. Let's start off with the brand that everybody knows. Okay, these are Pleasers. These are the heels that you'll see at least every dancer has had one pair of Pleaser heels. I can almost guarantee it. And if you haven't, then lucky. Anyways, so Pleaser heels are very well known. They have a website, super accessible. They ship extremely fast. They are decently priced. I'm not going to lie to you. They're probably the cheapest heels that I own. And I am a recurring customer for Pleaser heels. I buy a lot of them.
Oh, anyways.
But just because I buy a lot of them, it doesn't mean that they're my favorite, okay? Because there are some things that I have issues with when it comes to Pleaser heels, okay? So let's get into it. I have an issue, first and foremost, with these things here. I don't even know what you call them, that hold the laces in place. Here are my issues with those. They bend really, really easily and they end up trapping your laces, so it's very hard to relace your boots. They hurt, most importantly, when you're climbing the pole or you do any kind of floor work that relies you putting like pressure this way. They hurt and they leave bruises on my shins and the tops of my feet. Okay, so I'm not going to lie about that to you guys. Another issue that I have with these heels is the toe. I always end up poking through the tip of the toe. And before you guys say that I'm not wearing the right size, I am. Okay, I would never, ever stuff my big canoe feet into tiny little heels. I will wear the size that fits me, but I'm always sliding forward and I'm always poking through the top. Don't get it. I just retired these ones, I think, in November of 2022, and this is what they look like when I retire them. Okay. This too. This is also something I have issue with when it comes to Pleasers is their grippy parts. They like get skinned off while you're on stage. So then this makes it becomes actually a safety hazard because this is very slick and is very easy to fall and hurt yourself in these once they get to this point. But I am going to be honest with you guys. I know pleasers don't have a really good track record, and I'm only saying that based off of my experience and what people have complained to me about in regards to pleasers. But these are my work boots because they're very affordable. They don't last long. I'm not going to lie to you guys and say they last long. These things last me about 2 to 3 months on stage. That's my personal experience. Okay. So, longevity, not good. Price, really good. And they are really easy to get in a pinch. They almost always have my size in stock, and I have very large feet. So if you have feet smaller than a size 10, then you're probably almost always going to be able to find your size. But yeah, I will also show you my other issue with pleasers. It's a big one. Okay, so my other issue with pleasers is something that I didn't even know was an issue. Okay, so excuse the dust. I retired these heels years ago. They're incredibly old, but they're also very pretty still, so it hurts me to get rid of them. And I really, really would love to be able to wear them still, but I just can't. These ones did not even last more than 2 months. Okay, as you can tell, they're not that scuffed compared to this bad boy. Like, they did me pretty decent, but this is my issue with these ones. Look at this. How? I don't know how. I was on stage when this happened to me, and I had to rip off my boots and do the rest of my set barefoot. But this is the second pair. I've had 2 pairs do this to me, and I'm not quite sure why or how, but that is another issue that I have with pleasers. But with all of that being said, when it comes to work, I am always going to buy pleasers because they are affordable. All right. So the next brand that we have here are called Heels and Thrills. Okay. So these ones are a custom pair that I bought. Look how pretty these are. Oh my God. Yeah. Love these. Love them to death. My only issue with these ones, they're very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. They feel nice for probably the first 5-10 minutes that you wear them, and then they're extraordinarily uncomfortable. And it's like, it's the soles of your feet that hurt. Okay, that's what bothers me. It's not in the toes or anything like that. It's just the whole bottom of my foot is very uncomfortable in these. And they don't move as well across the stage as you would hope that they would. Maybe I just got the wrong style, but that is my opinion on these ones. These leather laces, I'm going to bring this up too. These leather laces are super cool looking, but they snap very easily. My other, like, as you can tell right here, they're starting to, see, they come apart very easily. And if you happen to tie them too tightly, it just snaps. So very nice looking. For work purposes, I wouldn't say that they're the greatest though, like at all. But what they have over the pleasers is not only are they way pretty, but these things, I love these little hoops that they use to lace them up with. Oh my God. They don't hurt your feet. They don't bend and trap the laces like the pleasers do. See how like some of these are squished right in? They don't leave bruises on me. They don't hurt me. And they kind of stop when they get down to the sensitive part of your foot. And they're just chef's kiss. I absolutely love these little hole things, keyhole things. I don't know what you call them, but I love them. Yeah, okay. Would not wear them to work though. Not on stage. Maybe on the floor because they look real good. But I feel like my feet would hurt after a while. So that's my opinion on these ones. Okay, let's go to another brand that is fairly popular. They are called Hella Heels. So I'm going to show you my newest pair first, and then I'll show you my old pair that I used at work. This is my newest pair. First off, having the laces at the back, genius. Genius. I can't even begin to word to you guys how much I love this, okay? Hella Heels are also incredibly light and the most comfortable heels I have ever put on my feet. I would literally love to wear these out in public, go shopping in them, anything. These are incredibly comfortable. Now, these are suede, so they will tear a little bit more and scuff up easier than other boots. See? These guys, I got these in June, and this is the amount of scuffing that I have dealt with so far. So I put these janky homemade heel protectors on them because I'm cheap. Issues that I have with Hella Heels. Okay, let's go. The lip comes off so easy. I've worn these for loads and loads of training, and I also competed with these heels on. And you can see that the fabric is separating from the sole here very quickly. If we're being honest here, it happened very quickly. With all that being said, though, I love these. They're a tad expensive, especially if you have to replace them on a regular basis. It can add up pretty quickly. So I would suggest getting these bad boys when they're on sale, and trying to be as gentle as possible with them. But they're incredibly comfortable. They don't separate. They have not started to separate from the platform yet. Love that so much. But keep in mind, these are new. I will show you what they look like after you've owned them for a few years, okay? This was my first ever pair of Hella Heels, okay? I am, again, gonna commend them on the way that they've done their laces. Like, again, with these little hoop things, same with Heels and Thrills. Love these, absolutely love them. They don't cause me any pain, and they stop at the sensitive part of your feet so they're not leaving bruises on you, okay? I love these. Absolutely love them. They lasted me maybe 3 months at work, and then this is what happened to them. Not impressed with this. That's why I'm a little scared to bring these to work, because I don't want this to happen to them, because I don't know what kind of glue you guys use, but it didn't last very long. And I have tried my damnedest to glue these bad boys back together, and I cannot get them back together. So kind of sad, because these were my all-time favorite boots that I had ever owned, and I had to retire them early last year. Sad, I know. I owned them for multiple years. But again, the lip, this is a safety issue. So you can tell that they're starting, like, it's happened to both of my pairs. So these ones haven't even been to work yet, guys. These ones have. So yeah, again, if you're making really good money, then hell yeah, these are totally worth the buy. Wear them to work, beat them up, go and get yourself a new pair as soon as this stuff starts happening. But yeah, and also these pairs, weirdly enough, started like getting shaved off at the back. I'm not sure how that happened, but it ended up being really dangerous to dance with them on, because not only because of this is obvious, but because if I was ever on my heel, which I'm not too often, it would be incredibly slick. Not my preference. Love these boots to death. I would definitely train in them. Do competitions and stuff in them. I'm not sure if I would want to wear them to work and ruin them, though, because I am very hard on my heels. But maybe you're different. But yeah, try and get these when they're on sale. That would be my recommendation for Hella heels. And my last pair. This is my newest pair of heels that I've gotten. So have never been at work. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. And I'm not sure if I will bring them to work. That is still to be determined. But look at these. Look at these. Would you want to wear these to work? No. Why would you do that to these precious baby angels? Anyways. Again, so this is Cosmo Pole Shop. I commend them for incredibly comfortable thigh highs, because if you buy thigh highs from, say, Pleasers, for example, they're not going to be this comfortable. I'm telling you, I don't buy thigh highs because of my experience with Pleasers. But with these boys, yeah, very incredibly comfortable. Would recommend. Very, very comfortable. I'm not sure how the wear and tear is on them. I've worn them a couple of times now, and they're starting to scuff a little bit here, but that is to be expected, so I do not knock them for that. Again, they're very similar to the Hella heels, and with how light they are, love that. Makes tricking a lot easier. Obviously, they haven't pulled away from the platform at all yet, because I've only worn them a handful of times. But again, let's look at these beautiful little holes that the laces are in. These are amazing. They're not uncomfortable. They don't hurt your feet. Nothing like that. I love these. I would absolutely love to see every single brand of heels adopt this nice, almost not there kind of deal, or like these with the little hoops that aren't going to hurt you. I would love to see more of that, or even lace them up at the back, guys. Oh my god, that's so genius. I love that. But yeah, these are incredibly nice. I love them. Need them. I love these heels. Okay. Not sure if I will ever be able to give you an accurate review of how they do with work, because I'm too scared. But at the end of the day, if you're replacing your heels a lot when it comes to work and you don't want to spend an arm and a leg, Pleasers are probably going to be most worth your money. You're going to save a lot more money this way. They might be more uncomfortable, especially this, like, if you guys could just get rid of these little hooks, instantly, I would like Pleasers better. But, yeah, they're not incredible quality heels, but I guess you pay for what you get. And if you have to replace them a lot, I would recommend these ones. But if you're gentle on your heels and you're not replacing your heels every couple of months, then I would go with Hella heels, because they are hella pretty and very comfortable. I'm lost for words of why this happens. Maybe that's a me issue. But, yeah. These would have to be, I will have to say the Hella heels are my all-time favorite brand of heels that I have ever worn. Yeah, and I'll recommend them to anyone. I just wish they weren't so pricey, to be honest with you. But, that's a me problem, because I have to replace my heels once every 3 months. The dream would be to have a heel brand that doesn't require you to replace them that often, like they're like incredibly durable. But is that something that's possible? I don't know. You never know. But yeah, that's my honest opinion on heels that I have experience with and that I have worn both at work and outside of work. But again, remember, these are my opinions based off of me wearing them at work. Okay, so keep that in mind. But thank you so much for But anyways, that is my review on 4 different brands of heels. maybe I'll do this again after I have tried these at work. I don't know if I want to wear them at work, but we'll figure it out. Yeah. I hope everyone has a wonderful day, and I promise you I will try and do way better at posting on a more regular basis. Maybe more stuff like this, maybe more reviews, maybe more work related things. Okay, so ta for now. Thank you for if you enjoyed this video and you like listening to me go blah 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 for the last 20 minutes or whatever, feel free to subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button. Share it with your friends. Maybe share it with some dancers you might know. Maybe they're trying to look for the perfect heel for work. Anyways, ciao for now.